Hey everyone, it's Jensen here. Time to talk a little bit more sports. Coming up here, less than a week till Thanksgiving. First and foremost, one of the best holidays ever, if not the best holiday ever. Anyways, we're not there yet though. We've got another weekend of good college football games. Just touching on a few things in the world of sports. I wanted to give some credit to the Women's Tennis Association real fast. I guess there's some Chinese tennis player. I've never heard of her, but she spoke out that some bad stuff happened to her from the Chinese government, like she was raped or abused or something like that. And then she's disappeared. And the Women's Tennis Organization, they're willing to sacrifice a whole bunch of millions of dollars from China unless she shows up. So hopefully some good pressure like that will hopefully help find her. I feared the worst for her already, but yeah. Anyways, so good for them. Stand up for the people and don't worry about money when it comes to important things like people's lives. Anyways, what else was going on? College basketball started. I won't go too much into it. It doesn't really get too important until March Madness. I mean, obviously, you've got to get to March Madness. But USC's been doing all right. They're in the top 25. So they're looking all right. We'll see how things go. They could improve on their outside shooting. The first game, they were amazing. These other games, they can improve on. And it's just hitting the shots. They'll start hitting them, I'm sure, or at least I hope. Also, BYU seems to own the Pac-12 in everything. They do in football. Apparently, they do in basketball, too, after destroying Oregon. So, good job, BYU. I'm sure the Pac-12 is happy that BYU is joining the Big 12. Otherwise, they might start winning everything. Anyways, we'll get over to college football. We've got some real big games. College football playoffs should start getting it put together. Apparently, there were some reports that they'll be voting on the 12 team playoff here in December. If they can get it done, then it would start not next season, but the 2023 season. So, of course, this is all just speculation, I think, for the most part. I mean, people claim to have inside sources, but who knows? Anyways, on to the games. We've got Michigan, Ohio State. This, talk about a good game. Michigan State's head coach, whatever his name is, he's getting paid. He should, I've seen this said before, but he should sign the paycheck before the game. They're going to pay him like $95 million over 10 years, something like that. Get paid before the game because I bet Ohio State's going to win. Oh, had this game been played earlier in the season, Michigan State, I think, would have won this game. Ohio State's looking good again, unfortunately. May they lose, but they're looking good right now. So I think Ohio State will win, and comfortably. It's at Columbus, although Michigan State does a good job of pulling those crazy upsets. So hopefully I'm wrong. Wake Forest at Clemson. Clemson's defense has been really good all season long. It's just their offense that has been awful. So I just think Wake Forest has enough offense that they'll be able to score some touchdowns, and I don't think Clemson will be able to keep up. So I think Wake Forest for the win. Iowa State at Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma's going to win this. I think they're going to bounce back and win big. And I don't think Iowa State's all that good this year. I still do like Matt Campbell as a coaching candidate for several jobs now all over the country. I think he does a good job, but in the end, you've got Iowa State talent. So you can only do so much with Iowa State talent. All right, in the SEC, we've got Arkansas at Alabama. I think Alabama will win. The interesting thing is what happens with, can Alabama get it? If they win out, of course, they'll be in the playoff. If they lose to like Georgia in a close game, does a 2-loss Alabama jump over something? Anyways, they have to get there first, and I think they'll defeat Arkansas relatively easily. The college football playoff rankings, I know I'm always harping on these. Some of them are just absolutely ridiculous. Still, some of these teams are not good at all, and they're still ranked up there. And I think it's to prop up the teams that they think should be propped up there. You've got to make sure Alabama is up there, so we have to make sure that all these teams that they're playing are ranked. So SEC teams get ranked real high. Anyways, we've got SMU and at Cincinnati. I actually think SMU is going to win this game. Cincinnati has not looked good recently. And I think SMU will pull the upset. And then all this talk will be changed into, does a 1-loss Notre Dame jump over a 1-loss Cincinnati team that beat Notre Dame? And with the playoff committee, who knows? It should be Cincinnati, but who knows? We've got Nebraska, Wisconsin. Wisconsin is one of these teams that I think is way overrated, and I think Nebraska will win. I keep on predicting Nebraska. Maybe one of these times they'll actually win. We'll see. Anyways, we've got UAB at UTSA, and I'm going for the upset here as well. UAB, I think they're going to beat UTSA and end the dream season of the Roadrunners, and then I can drop them back down to where they belong on the top 25, which is not on there. But, I mean, they're undefeated right now. I'd say give them a chance, and if they keep winning, but I don't think they will. Baylor at Kansas State. I think Baylor's going to win comfortably. Kansas State's decent, but I like what Baylor's doing. We've got the big game, Cal at Stanford. I have no idea in this game. I would normally say Stanford, but they've looked so bad the previous couple weeks. And Cal hasn't even played in a couple weeks, so I'll say Stanford. I think I just don't believe in Cal. Then we've got Oregon at Utah. This is a tough game. I really don't know what to do with this game. I think that it will be, I really don't know. I could see it going either way. I'm going to say that it'll be Utah in an upset. I don't know. A real close game, I think. Oregon actually is, I think, better these past couple weeks, but Utah in an upset. And we've got Arizona State at Oregon State. Arizona State hasn't looked good recently, and so I think that it will be Oregon State that wins this one. Then we've got the most important game there is of the weekend. It's Troy Week. It's UCLA visiting the Coliseum against USC. And this game, to dig into this one, Jackson Dart gets the start. So he's going to make his first career start. And you could almost call that Washington State game his first career game because he only missed like 3 plays. But this will be his first official start. I hope that he's okay health-wise with his knee, and that can he can run and move around. The thing I'm worried about is I don't think USC matches up with UCLA very well. It's the defensive side of things. UCLA is very good at running the football. They've got powerful runners that don't go down easily, get lots of yards after contact. And USC's problem is they can't tackle, and they're not in position to make tackles. So I could see UCLA definitely running up just ball control and winning it, just dominating on the ground. They did that a couple of years ago when they upset USC when they were like 2-win team. That awful UCLA game. Oh, I loathe UCLA, and I hope they lose everything. But anyways, what can USC do? If they had Drake London still, I think they would be in a better spot because UCLA's pass defense is awful. So you would almost want to say, just pass the ball on them, throw it down their throats, and then you could win it that way. Without Drake London though, the wide receivers haven't been totally all that solid. So in order to keep UCLA off the field, I think USC has to run the football actually this week. And I know I've been saying forget the run and just chuck it down the field all season. But in this game, I think if USC is going to win, they're going to need to get some turnovers, and they're going to need to actually run the football and keep possession, and then have some big plays in the air. Can they do that? I think they could if Jackson Dart is 100% and he's hitting the receivers good. Then I think drop my phone there. Then I think it could be all right. If not, then it could be pretty long. So what will happen? Oh, and then I guess, vice versa on the other side of things. I mean, UCLA, I don't think they're going to, I don't know. So, what does USC need to do? They just need to win this ball game. They really need to win it. Because I don't think they're going to be able to beat BYU. UCLA and BYU are going to do similar things. So what USC on defense can do this time will have a big effect on what they might be able to do against BYU. So prediction here. Do I think USC will win? That is the question. No, I don't. I just think UCLA is going to be able to run it because USC just doesn't have, their defense is so bad. Like historically bad. They are so awful on defense. So, that's my unfortunate. I think it'll be close. I think UCLA will end up winning it like 27-17, something like that. I think USC will probably get, have to settle for some field goals, and hopefully I'm completely wrong. And the X factor here, if Jackson Dart plays like he did against Washington State, then I think USC has a good chance to win. We just haven't seen him play like that again because he's been injured. So we'll see. Anyways, hopefully we win. I'm bad at predicting football games, so that's good for USC maybe. I don't know. Anyways, fight on. Have it so good. Bye.